she couldn't really open the hand promptly when, our reflex is normal, but hers wasn't. So some of the fingers would get stuck. They wouldn't really open fully. That's why we were contemplating to do surgery or not on her hand. And in 2 weeks, which is not a very long time to consider, right, of doing the machine AVACEN for 3-4 times a day. Fai un po', apri un po' la mano. Pretty amazing.
It helped right away. There were no side effects. The first time I got off it, I felt better. I actually, over the first week when I was using it, I was trying to convince myself that it wasn't helping me as much as it was, because it was really helping a lot.
So impressed with the results, and I'll never be without it because it's the answer I've been looking for.
I'm Sandra Hogan. I'm a two-time Olympic swimmer. I competed in the 2000 and 2004 Olympics. I'm proud to say I have 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze medals. Right now, I am all about maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and that is why I'm so excited about the AVACEN. I am all for anything that doesn't have to do with drugs and the betterment of our life and just being the best version of ourselves. Throughout my swimming, I developed a lot of aches and pains, as you can imagine, from lots of years of training. I am lucky to say that a lot of them have subsided throughout the years. But I've had some ongoing shoulder, back, and knee, and I'm just so excited to use the AVACEN to help eliminate all of the residuals from years of training. So right now, my life is going in a million different directions, so I'm so excited to have the AVACEN in my life because it could really use that calming, more balancing feel. When I've used it in the past, I just really feel a little bit more at ease. And more than anything, I'm so excited to help my sleep. Right now, my mind doesn't shut off, and so having that sleep is just so imperative for me so I can be the best version of myself. And I just truly believe in it, and I think that you should give it a try too.
For the last 6 years, I've had the worst arthritis in my thumbs, both hands. I couldn't even do this, or if I just tapped my hand accidentally on a countertop, it was so painful. But now I can do this, which absolutely freaks me out. It was the best investment I've ever had, and I can recommend it to anyone.
For the first time in over 2 years since elbow surgery, I have full extension of my right arm and full retraction. I was not able to touch my shoulder before, nor was I able to extend it fully. This is including the conclusion of physical therapy, which is where they told me that it would never get any better than it was. And now it's back to full extension and full retraction.
And it works immediately. I mean, literally, when you, after a 25-30 minute session, you can also do 15 minutes I hear, but I like to do 25 or 30 minutes. I always feel better immediately. Also, mentally, I feel better. I don't know how that's possible. That was not a side effect that I read on it. They say it will work for all the pain, which it did, but on top of that, it also made me feel real good. So I'm 100% a believer.
I have had rheumatoid arthritis pretty much my whole life. I was born with it in my feet, and now I have it pretty much all over. I wasn't able to work out for years until I started using the AVACEN. Now I'm working out 3 times a week with a personal trainer.
When I sleep, it's much more restful and for a longer time. The bunion is not an issue anymore. My arthritis is much better. And my hypothermia seems to have improved. So it's a very gentle treatment. And I don't particularly like medicines. So this is perfect because I don't have to swallow pills or anything.
I was able to open jars. But it was so gradual in one sense, even though it was really fast, that I started doing things without thinking. You know, I mean, all of a sudden I said, oh my God, I've opened this jar. I did that. Carrying things and moving things around. I was just automatically doing it. I mean, I just kind of returned to normal function. And I would say in 2 weeks, I felt like my hands were fine. I couldn't lift anything. You know, I mean, if it was heavy, a plate of food, I couldn't pass it unless I used 2 hands, and even then that was awkward because I wore braces. And so that was really difficult. So it was just like life was very hard. Just normal things were hard. And I could, because my hands were just unusable.
In my younger age, I was riding motorcycles through rains and snow and cold, and now I get 66 years old and I feel all that foolishness in my bones. And after using AVACEN machines, the pain is gone for many, many days. So it's very, very beneficial for I think everybody to use the AVACEN machine for whatever reason, because it actually helps your body to rejuvenate the energy.